Time now for the Daily Line, and for that, let's welcome in SportsInfo.com lead handicapper Al DeMarco to get his selections for this weekend's NFL games. We'll start out at the Meadowlands. Al, the Jets now 14-point favorite versus the Chiefs. That's a big number, but the Chiefs are a bad team.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, Tyler Thigpen, I think the only reason he's starting quarterback is because Len Dawson isn't available. Larry Johnson's out. This is a Chiefs team that's lost 14 of its last 15 games straight up. Last in the league in defending the run. 207 yards a game they give up. That's 5.6 yards per carry. I've got to think Thomas Jones has a chance at a big game after the 159 yards he rung up against the Raiders last week. And if they stack the front line against Jones, Brett Favre should have a big game. I mean, Kansas City's defense has 3 sacks in 6 games. That's the worst figure in the league. The only word of warning, Jets are 0-3 against the spread, laying 12 points or more since 1980.
All right, let's go to the Giants. They're on the road at Pittsburgh, and they're getting 3 points on the road, and this might be an underdog you might like.
Yeah, this is one of the toughest games I found to handicap this weekend, but ultimately I'm going to go with the Giants because I think they're going to bounce back from that Cleveland debacle. Hey, look, they've still won, including the postseason and the Super Bowl, 13 of their last 14 games straight up on the road, going 12-2 ATS in that stretch. And I think the key here is the way the Eagles a few weeks ago played Pittsburgh. 9 sacks of Ben Roethlisberger, held the Steelers to 180 total yards, 33 on the ground. Giants play a similar defensive scheme. They're going to rush Roethlisberger. Last year he was sacked 47 times. This year already 19 times. So I'm going to go with the Giants to win it outright.
All right, Arizona comes back east, and they're getting 4 points at Carolina.
Well, you know, Carolina's a home and away team. You play them at home. They're 4-0 straight up at home, 3-0-1 against the spread. They've won those games by an average margin of 27-8. Last week, they throttled the Saints 30-7, totally shut down Drew Brees in that passing attack, held them to just 69 yards in the first half. Meanwhile, the Cardinals have lost 14 straight games against teams with winning records, and when they play in the Eastern time zone, they're 8-16 against the spread their last 24, 0-2 this year. And remember their last road game? Remember what the Jets did to them? I'm going to go with Carolina in this one.
All right, San Francisco and Seattle. Seattle may be without Hasselbeck, and the 49ers are a 5-point favorite here.
Well, he is definitely not going to play, so that means Seneca Wallace. That really inspires you, doesn't it? He's going to play for Seattle. I like San Francisco. I know they've lost 4 in a row. I know it cost Nolan his job, but I like having Mike Singletary there. I think that's going to lift the 49ers here emotionally and get their mental state back into a winning frame of mind. Seattle's lost 3 straight games. They've only scored 33 total points. San Fran beat them on the road 33-30 in overtime in week 2. I'm going to go with the Niners.
All right, real quickly on this one. A rookie quarterback in Philadelphia can't be good for the Falcons. Eagles 9-point favorite.
Right, and the Eagles coming off the bye. They're money in the bank, 13-1 straight up, 11-3 ATS. And when Donovan McNabb is healthy and starting off a bye, 9-0 straight up, 8-1 ATS, I think they're going to blitz Matt Ryan nonstop. They're number 2 in the league with the Giants with 21 sacks. Love the Eagles, and this one is the best bet.
All right, all home favorites other than the Giants. That's your road dog. Al, we appreciate it. We'll see you next week.
Okay.
Al DeMarco from SportsInfo.com. Check it out. Up next,